Well, hello and welcome to March. It is the first of the month, so it is the time where I go live and let you know about all the great things that we have coming up for the month. So we have March and we are seeing an early spring, which means hopefully we'll be able to get out there in not too much mud and not too much rain and be able to do some fun things. So let me let you know about all the great stuff we have coming up for this month. All right, so I'm going to talk to you about some February highlights. We've got our featured expert for March. Want to just highlight our partners, membership. Our new bonus has rolled out for March. We've got some new charts. I want to talk about our outreach education for March, our March rollout of events, Golden Dog Playground, the Summer Olympics, and then if any questions. I know that seems like a lot, but we'll probably get through it pretty quickly. All right, so just a few highlights from February. This was actually the hike portion of our Valentine's Day party in collaboration with Canine Strong. It was actually really, really cute because we had the mail person come to deliver mail just at that time. And we've got Rocky here saying hello. I don't know if he thought maybe they were passing out some Valentines or some treats, but it was just such a cute picture. And I'm glad Ray was able to capture it. And then we were, after our hike, we went to Canine Strong. We had a catered lunch. We had a doggy social. We had massage led by April at Canine Strong. You can see here Pepper with one of our members was very, very, very engaged in the event. Just that little tongue there. It was just such a sweet picture. I loved this one here with Rocky and Emma. You can see the stuffed dog in the middle. They did not realize that initially, so it was such a cute picture that Ray caught. And then a picture there of part of the catered lunch. A couple other pictures there of some attendees. And then we also had our member-only event, which was our Night Sky Watch, which started out sunny in the morning, but ended up with a lot of clouds in the evening. But we did still have a fun outing. We had some sensory pools and some scatter feeding activities for the dogs. We had all kinds of goodies, hot chocolate, hot water for hot chocolate or tea, apple cider, cookies, all kinds of stuff for our members. So even though we didn't see any stars, I think we did see Pluto, but most people had left by then. But I did talk with the New Hampshire Astronomical Society, and they complimented us on how well behaved the dogs were, which I told them. I knew it wasn't going to be a problem. They said everything went so well that they want to do it with us again later this year and bring out the telescopes. And then they said with the telescopes, it doesn't matter if there's cloud cover. There's still things that you can see. So we'll do that as another member-only event later this year in the hopes of seeing more. So members, stay tuned for that. All right. So our featured expert for this month is Helen St. Pierre. She is a longtime partner and the owner of No Monkey Business Dog Training. She will be talking to us this month primarily on senior dogs. I'll go over the events coming up here in just a few. And we will be visiting her facility in Concord as well for our official club adventure. You'll be learning more about her this month as well. So just want to highlight our partners real quickly, because again, everything that we do is thanks to them for our programming and for our outreach education. These here are our corporate partners. And if you are a member, you do get additional discounts at most of these businesses. All of that information can be found on our website in the member only section. And these are our expert partners. Many of them you'll be familiar with, especially our dog training partners who offer the majority of our online education, as well as Dr. Boyer, our veterinarian, who does our Ask the Vet series. So please patronize them, thank them for their time. They really have done such wonderful things for us, and we're grateful. All right, let's talk to you briefly about membership. So every month what we do is we roll out a new bonus if you decide to join during that month. So if you decide to join in March, you will receive 3 free guest passes to use for yourself or invite a friend or family member to join you. And those apply to pop-up and pack adventures, which are our most popular. The free guest passes don't expire. And that's a $75 value. We have several pop-up adventures on the calendar for this month. I think we might have 3. And as we get into the warm months, you'll see more of those as well, because again, it is our most popular. So for less than $13 a month, you can enjoy many benefits throughout the year. Just go to goldendognh.com/membership to get a full listing of everything that we offer. And we're always offering new benefits. We actually offered a new, I don't think I talk about it on the next page, do I? No. We offered a new benefit this year. It's called our Member Assistance Program. For any members finding themselves on hard times and need assistance with paying vet bills, dog food, pet supplies, things like that. There's a whole application process you can go through. We've reserved some funds specifically for our members who need some assistance. So that's something new we rolled out this year. All right, so here are some new charts, or probably a better name would be new guides. But some things that we've created new is our reactive dog comfort level chart. So what we've done is we now rate our events on level 1 through level 4. So when you see the section of an event that says, is this good for reactive dogs? There's a description there about if we feel it's good for reactive dogs based on our experience there. But then we also give it a rating based on this chart, so that you can get a better sense of if you feel this would be right for your dog, because there's all levels of reactive behavior and there's all types of reactive behavior, whether it's children or men or, moving vehicles or whatever, dogs. It could be anything. So we've been trying to give you as much information as possible so that you can really decide if our events are right for you and your dog. So that is one new chart. Social colors is our next one. So we've been using yellow ribbons before just to let people know if a dog is reactive and just needs some additional space. But now we also have red, green, blue, purple, and white ribbons. It breaks down the needs of dogs marked with these different ribbons and also what the different ribbons mean. So you'll be learning more about that in the community as well as we get people used to all these new guides that we're creating. We've also created a hiking supply list. It's just a suggested list for you and for your dog on the different hikes that we do, so that you can work to prepare based on the type of hike that we're doing. You can put together things that you might need. So it's just a supply list. Most of these things you won't need, but sometimes people are like, oh yeah, I didn't think of that and I could really use that. So we've put that together. And then finally, our trail rating and pace guide, which actually came out last year, but just wanted to mention it for people who don't necessarily know it is available. It marks our trails by the level. So it's a level 1 through 4, marking it as an easy trail, moderate trail, difficult trail, or for avid hikers only. And then it marks the pace that we usually walk, which is either stroll, moderate, brisk, or focused. And that really depends on what the goal of the adventure is. It could be a sniffy type walk. It could be a walk focused on getting exercise. So we'll mark these with a trail rating trail rating and a pace rating, so that you'll have a better sense of if the adventure also will be right for you and your dog. All right, let's talk about the outreach education we're doing in March. It is Poison Prevention Awareness Month, so we'll be focusing on things like plants, medications, foods, different things to create awareness with you of what types of things are poisonous to your pets, so that you can be aware. Our upcoming events. Unfortunately, it looks like our Moon Owl Prowl scheduled for tomorrow night is going to be rained out. No surprise. It is the season of mud and rain. And I don't know that we'll be able to reschedule this, simply because this is the end of the courting season for owls. So we may not have as much luck searching for them later on. But we will look to do some moon hikes. So I'll just have to think about if we're going to reschedule this as a moon hike, and maybe we'll see or hear owls. So I'll let people know. If you're signed up for this, you'll get an email from me in the next couple of hours with a final decision on this event. Next week on Tuesday, we have a live broadcast coming up with some of our veterinarians. We will be talking with Dr. Boyer, Dr. Emmons, and Dr. Wells. This is to support NOMV, Not One More Vet. We are trying to raise money for their outreach education, creating awareness of their mission, their goals, and also doing that through this panel discussion. These veterinarians will be talking a lot about what they wish pet parents knew, and you're welcome to ask questions as well. We will be broadcasting live on Facebook and YouTube. Helen, our featured expert for this month from No Monkey Business Dog Training, will be joining us for Having the Tough Conversations on Wednesday, March 6th. This will also be a live broadcast on Facebook and YouTube. And this is the last component of what started as our listening sessions in January and February, and then our dog training panel discussion. Helen will be coming to you with a little bit of a different perspective, kind of talking about, best practices when it comes to positive reinforcement, but then what happens when positive reinforcement doesn't work. So she's going to be offering a lot of tips and techniques, and just having that tough conversation about, making the decision to do balance training or different types of training and why you would make that decision, or why not to make that decision. So I think there's going to be a lot of beneficial information given, and we do invite you to ask your questions as well. All right, so this time of the year, we're always celebrating our 3 dogs' birthdays, who just happen to have birthdays within a week of each other. So we will be headed back to Benson Park in Hudson, which is one of our favorite places and where we always celebrate, actually, except for 1 year. We have not celebrated their birthdays there, but we usually do go here. And that will be on Saturday, March 10th. And in lieu of gifts, which people have generously given in the past, which we are grateful for, we're going to be seeking donations for Mary's dogs instead. And I will be sending that list out to participants as the date gets closer, so that you'll have some ideas on potential donations for Mary's dogs. And also, any dogs that join us will receive a fun bandana and treat, as well as just a thank you, happy birthday to them. All right, something new that is starting up based on feedback from our community is our mental health support group. This starts Thursday, March 14th in our Zoom room. It is free to all current, past, and expecting pet parents. And I've got some more information on it here for you. So it will meet this year from March through November. Each session is 90 minutes, again, free for everyone. We're going to read and discuss the stress prescription. So every month we will tackle a new chapter, and we will talk about that. In addition, we will share stories, give and get support, and just kind of see where the group leads us. Also, we will end out the year with an expert speaker in October, Marlene O'Neill LaBerge, who has experience working with children and with dogs, and she'll help us draw some parallels there that I think you'll find very interesting. She also recommended the stress prescription and has read it many times, so she will talk to us about what we've learned in that book as well. All right, our member-only adventure for March is going to be at Joppa Hill Educational Farm on Saturday, March 16th in Bedford. Again, it is for members only. This will be a hike throughout the farm. The dogs will be able to meet farm animals as well if they're comfortable with that. And then there will be a bonfire and social with hot chocolate and treats for both humans and canines. So members, we do still have some tickets available for that if you are interested in joining us. We always love St. Patrick's Day, and this is one of our most fun holiday events. We will be getting together actually on the holiday, which falls on a Sunday, which is perfect, in Dover. And this will be at the Dover Community Rail Trail, dressing up in green for St. Patrick's Day, as we always do, and parading along the urban portion of the trail. And then after, we will be going back over to Auspicious Brew for kombucha tasting. You can also order food there from Dos Mexican. I can't remember the exact name, but Mexican food that they'll come and they'll deliver there as well. And if you joined us for this event last year and you have the special coin that I gave you last year, then you can attend this event this year for free. There's information on the event on how to claim that. So you can just reach out, let us know you have your coin, and then when you show up at the event, just bring your coin, and that will get you in at no charge. All right. So this month too, we have Kim Brophy joining us. This had been rescheduled from 2023 due to some personal issues, but Kim will now be joining us on Tuesday, March 19th in the Zoom room. And with your registration for this event, you get the live presentation, plus you also get 2 private videos that give you a little bit of information about her legs philosophy. And then that's what she will be discussing and answering questions about in the live presentation. Helen, again from No Monkey Business Dog Training, will be with us on Tuesday, March 19th as well, after Kim Brophy's presentation in the Zoom room, and the pop-up talk for this month, Senior Dogs in the Home, which will then lead into the official club adventure as well that Helen will be hosting that I'll talk to you about in just a few. Our reactive dog support group is starting up again this year. The first meeting will be on Thursday, March 21st in the Zoom room. We do still have 9 seats available for that. And if you have never heard of this before, or have never joined us before and are curious, basically your membership for the reactive dog support group specifically gets you access to monthly sessions, which are 90 minutes each from March to November, recording of session if unable to attend, quality connection with other reactive dog parents, in-depth discussions on different themes and topics important to reactive dog owners. We'll also have special guests, our dog training partners, visiting on March, May, June, July, October, and November to answer your questions. So this month we will have Helen St. Pierre joining us for the kickoff meeting for the Reactive Dog Support Group. And then you also have an opportunity to share your challenges and successes and receive support from other reactive dog owners and experts. So this started 2 years ago. This is our 3rd year. It's been very popular. The feedback we get from everybody on the support that they receive has really been excellent. So we're glad to continue this and continue to support people who love reactive dogs. All right, our big special event for March, which this is the 3rd annual, as I recall, our hike and maple sugaring experience will happen Saturday, March 23rd in Freedom, New Hampshire, in partnership with Brooks Family Sugar House. It will be a hike first at White Lake State Park, which you can only access certain times of the year because they do close off to dogs in prime season. And after the hike there, we will head over to Brooks Family Sugar House. It is a private event specifically for us. There will be no other people there. So if you're worried about your dog at all and other people around, you don't have to worry. And I believe it's either limited to 20 or 25 people. We will be learning about their sugar house, learning about the sugaring process, and also tasting all kinds of yummy things from, oh boy, what did they say they were going to have? They were going to have pancakes. I believe ice cream was one of them. We'll actually have dog treats there as well that you can give to your dog, and with a little bit of maple syrup on it. And there's a number of other goodies. It's listed on the website that they're going to be sharing with us, so you can try out all of the wonderful things that they make. So that again is on Saturday, March 23rd. All right, our Ask the Expert series with our featured expert, Helen, of No Monkey Business Dog Training, will happen on Wednesday, March 27th in the Zoom room. That is for members only. It is a chance for members to ask follow-up questions from everything they've learned from our expert over the month. And then the end part of that session, we also talk about things coming up with Golden Dog, future events, potential partnerships, just new things in the works. Basically, members who attend that get to find out these things before other members and the community would learn about them. All right, our member orientation for new and current members will happen again on Thursday, March 28th in the Zoom room. That is with Kate Sullivan, our lead guide. If you missed last night's member orientation, you can access that in the member welcome section of the website. The recording is up and it goes over all of the new membership benefits for 2024. tells you how you can download the new membership program book, goes over some of the new benefits and just different things that we have been rolling out for 2024. Our official club adventure with Helen of No Monkey Business Dog Training will be on Saturday, March 30th in Concord. This is for senior dogs only, ages 7 and up, please. I believe it's limited to 15 or 20 dogs. We'll be splitting the groups into two. We'll be doing exercises outside and inside. Then the groups will rotate and we'll work on the other section that they hadn't already worked on. So you'll get a chance to be inside and outside with your dog, doing all kinds of fun things and just learning about the needs of senior dogs with someone who has worked with senior dogs most of her professional career. All right, so if you are interested in learning more or registering for any of these events, just go to goldendognh.com and click on Adventures. So just a reminder about our playground. Now that the snow is starting to melt, of course, we are getting a nice mud season here at the playground. But we've got some beautiful sunny days coming up. We've got a pretty full weekend already booked this weekend. And we do have a new large structure that will be joining the playground in June. I'll be telling you more about that as we get closer, but just a new fun climbing structure that's going to be built in June for dogs to play on. And there'll be some new enrichment type things coming up, all kinds of great things that we've got lined up for the playground this year, excuse me. If you have not heard of the playground before, it is hosted by Sniff Spot. It is located in Barrington, and your dog can do all kinds of things there, everything that you can imagine, all the kind of fun things that dogs love to do. You know, we're moving from winter here into spring and eventually into summer, so we'll be bringing out the pools again and the splash pad and all the fun things to do in the summer, sensory pools, all kinds of good things. So, you know, we're only limited by our imagination, so I'm sure you'll see other kinds of fun things coming up as well over the next few months. All right, just a reminder about our Summer Olympics, which is happening again this year. From July 26th through August 11th, we will be having an opening ceremony, a closing ceremony. The Olympics will consist of physical activities, mental enrichment. We will be having a wheelie cart division and a senior division. There'll be roughly 50 to 20 host locations throughout the state where you can go and do fun things with your dogs for competing during this time. There will also be trophies and medals awarded, and we will have 2 different pickup locations where you'll be able to go and get those. We'll have like a little in-person celebration, but the closing ceremony as well, which will be online, and the opening ceremony online so that everybody can attend. At the closing ceremony, that's when we actually award the trophies and the medals, but then we'll have 2 opportunities to come and do 2 in-person celebrations where you can pick up as well. That way everybody can be included. All right, so if you have any questions, that is all I got for you today. I did it in less than 30 minutes. I think that is a world record. All right. If nobody has any questions, you know how to reach me, of course, or you can always comment below this video. If you are watching on the replay, then just let us know your questions or feel free to reach out. We can be reached at Woof, WOOF, at goldendognh.com. You can also reach us on Facebook, Instagram, or you can also text or call us. So I hope everybody has a great weekend. Thanks for watching our rollout for March, and I hope we will see you at an event. Have a great day.